Finally, the engagement day. Venue was a sprawling estate of Chibuzo's family in Banana Island. The lawn has been transformed into a surreal wonderland, a blend of Indian vibrancy and Nigerian opulence. Think marigold and hibiscus garlands, crystal chandeliers hung from baobab trees, peacock roaming with gele-style feathers, and a gold elephant statue at the entrance. If Netflix had a budget war with Nollywood and Bollywood combined, this engagement would win. Radhika's family entered in coordinated saris of royal blue and gold. Chibuza's people stormed in with agbada so wide you'd think they were setting sail. The event was hosted by two MCs, a Yoruba hype man and a Bollywood dance instructor. Chaos, right? Absolutely. Entertaining and iconic. The highlights of the day were dance-off segments. The aunties on both sides battled with waist moves and wrist flicks. An uncle tried to split and split his trousers instead. Food fusion heaven. Nigerian Suya wrapped in naan. Biryani with goat meat pepper soup. Pounded yam with butter chicken. The guests wept. Literal tears of joy. And the gifts exchange nko. Chibuzo's family gave gold bangles, kola nuts and ankara laced with rhinestones. Radhika's family returned with silk fabrics, incense, and a handcrafted portrait of the couple, painted by a famous Indian artist. At the center, Chibuzo knelt. Radhika stood, radiant in a fusion outfit, half lehenga, half George wrapper. He opened a custom ring box that played African Queen with a flute twist. Smiling, Chibuzo said, "My chaos, my calm. Will you do this thing called forever with me?" Radhika grinning said, "As long as you never stop arguing about your love and biryani with me. Yes." There was fireworks everywhere. Drones in the air spelled Chibudika 2025. Just when the ceremony was reaching its emotional peak, the uninvited storm blew in. Chinoye bashed in a move as dramatic as a Nollywood actress would. "Chibuzo, this is a joke, right? You are not seriously marrying her, right?" Gasps filled the hall. Camera started recording. Aunties held their gele tighter. Radhika, in a calm but fierce voice, said, "Oh dear, didn't anyone tell you? The audition for the role of fiancé closed months ago, and you didn't get the part." Chibuzo stepped forward and said firmly, "Chinoye, this ends today. You're embarrassing yourself, and your wig is even sleeping." Chinoye lunged forward, maybe to slap, maybe to cry. No one knew and no one cared. But a stiletto caught the corner of a floor decoration. She fell. Wig flew. Sari tore. Pride vanished. "Yay!" guest murmured. "It's her that slapped herself, oh. Ah! Please, the Instagram live is on. Abeg, don't block the view." Chinoye, getting up, said in a frenzy, "This isn't over." Radhika grinned, linked her arm with Chibuzo and said, "No, darling, it's just beginning for us." From that moment, Chinoye became a meme. The video went viral. Nigerians captured it. "When you try to break the love, but karma breaks your shoe." And the wedding day finally came in. It was a fairy tale wedding in two parts. Part 1, the Indian ceremony, with colors, culture, and curry leaves. On a beach resort, mandap set against the ocean. Chibuzo wore a white shawani embroidered with green coral designs. representing Nigeria. His friends entered dancing to gele mixed with Fall in Love by the band. He was the most confused Bharat in history, throwing nakra and rupees while shouting Oleku Jaho, Oleku Jaho. The priest gave up trying to control the Yoruba chants. Radical walked in like royalty with henna that read C Heart R hidden in the patterns. Vows were exchanged. She cried. She wiped her tears and whispered, "Your mascara is not waterproof, sweetheart. I told you." And the platoon call, that was a Nigerian wedding. Trust Nigerians now. Lace, laughter, and loud aunties. It was in Lagos. The wedding reception was held at Eco Hotel Convention Center. Over 1,000 guests, Nollywood celebrities, influencers, even a live lion. Well, okay. A guy in a lion costume. But that's close enough, right? The couple entered on a decorated tricycle, what we call Keke Mara in Lagos, with Mr. and Mrs. Wahala written at the back. They danced. They were showered in cash, surrounded by talking drums and seters. Radhika's bridal gele was sculpted like a lotus flower. Chibuzo wore an emerald green agbada with Hindi embroidery at the hem. During the toast, Radhika stood up, glass in hand. She smiled at Chibuzo and said, "I came to Nigeria to visit my uncle. I didn't know I'd stay to find my husband. My headache, my heart." Chibuzo grinned back and said, "You called me coconut head once, but look who cracked open your heart." And as the party turned down, as it lingered to dawn, the couple snuck away, barefoot on the beach, watching the sunrise, promising forever. Chinonye became an influencer for women who move on. Still dramatic, still entertaining. Radhika's mom opened a fusion cooking channel tagged Sari and Soup. Chibuzo and Radhika started a tech plus culture company called Nahindo Love. The first dance went viral. The comment section was filled with, "I want this kind of love, oh, chaotic but cute." The end. It's been a long one, my friends, but I'm sure an enjoyable one. Thank you for watching. What do you think? I wrote this story because I realized that 19% of my audience are Indians. And I just thought, let me write a story, a love story between a Nigerian and an Indian. I love Indians and I'm sure you all do too. Of course, I'm Nigerian. And I hope you enjoyed the story. In fact, I'm sure you did. But let me hear from you. Do you love stories like this? Would you like to read more of this? Let me know in the comment section. And please share. Don't just keep the story to yourself. As you like and comment, also share. And if you haven't subscribed to this our channel, what are you waiting for? Don't you want to be a part of this family? Please subscribe and tell your friends and family to subscribe as they watch and enjoy Wisdom Tales by Cha. I'll see you in the next video. Hello friends, it's your personal person, Cha. Thank you for watching and for being a part of this family. Please like